All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to focus. Let's understand something. I have clients coming back for the last 20, 30, sometimes 40 years in generation. This gives me the opportunity to repackage all of you. And that's the goal. You see, our problem we have today is you. These don't work half the time. You screw up and you don't know which way to go. And you've been guessing the whole time. I have an opportunity to show you exactly how I help set up with Ken Yarbrough the credit system behind the scenes and the rules of 25-20% rule and rules and tools. If you want the $1 million dream, I'll get you there and I'll guarantee it in writing. And don't worry, I carry a $2 million bond anyway. But understand something. I'm Ray Reynolds. They nicknamed me the Godfather of Credit years ago on KNX Radio. Been on there about 40 plus years. Top of that, I was at the Los Angeles Bond Adventure for 32 years every Wednesday night. Okay, literally 32 years, second largest advertiser in Los Angeles. And guess what? I'm going to give you rules and tools and the truth. But again, it's going to be up to you to follow through. This is live. I have the chance to change your life if you allow me to. Now, most of you are 45 to 75 years old, and you went up what I call the rabbit hole up and down, and you kind of screwed it up. Some of you are clients, and you got to learn today what needs to be done. If you have questions, all you have to do is type them out. I'll read them over here, and I answer your questions for you too. The ultimate goal. And if you like what you hear today, you always want to subscribe to me and click the link below because guess what? If you like me, help me and I'll help you. If you don't, leave me that blank alone, okay? It's simple. Now everybody likes me. Now everybody likes you. It's the way it works. The world is cruel and mean sometimes. Now let's understand in the beginning, I'm going to say no pictures or recording, but I do want you to have your cell phone ready, please. I want you to be able to take a picture of something that's important. I want you to understand to focus. Now understand this here. I like to have a tablet and pen in front of you. And the tablet and pen at the top, you should write down today's date. You should write down Ray Reynolds. You know, you can call me Hey You or Dr. Reynolds or Pastor Reynolds, whatever you want. The reality is very simple. All I know is how to do what I do best is build millions and billionaires. And I'm great at it. It's simple. Now I'd like you to write down see it, believe it, go get it. Now, every time I hear some ding dong say white man can't jump, it makes no sense to me. I broke the record for the highest kick, fastest kick in 1981 at the YMCA, literally in El Toro, Marine Base outside there too. Highest kick, fastest kick. So white men do jump, just stupid people say we don't. Now the next thing is I reached all my goals. I'd like to help you do the same thing for you. So the ultimate goal is very simple. Now I talk about goodies. All right, my life was not very easy as a kid. I got to be used and abused and in gay-really family, and I had to move all the time. But I focus on getting past what I call hell. My goodies are simple: the Lamborghinis, the Ferraris, the mansions. And that's what I like to understand because I enjoy those things. Now, I also like the mansions in Huntington Harbor or the mansions in Big Bear and Havasu. You see, I achieved my first $1 million at 14 and a half after I invented something called Car Finder. Now, I don't know why you never reached your goal, all right, to the $1 million dream, because I did it at 14 and a half. I also created $1 billion corporate structure at 21, 2.6 billion at 26. So you got choices if you want to learn to play, and I teach exactly how to do it starting today. There's that rhyming thing I do all the time. I will challenge anybody on this planet, knowledge to knowledge, any open forum, any place they want to go when it comes to knowledge about personal business credit. I got no hesitation. Now, Winning the Game of Business was my first series that I put out over 40 years ago. What I had is three corporations back then. Owning America, I gave to Don King for his movie. I had Incorporated New and I had Repackaged in America because I want to repackage everybody the things people don't tell you. See, your lack of knowledge is your stupidity. No, don't take offense to it. You're not stupid. What you did is you followed stupid because you didn't know any better. So understand winning the game of business is very important to me because that's what I did for me. And that's a series that I create millions and billions. I understand. Now, today, we're going to talk about you. The ultimate goal is very simple. Here's your life. All right, I want you to focus on this flat out, very serious. We have a problem. Every time you have a problem, what you do is you panic. You use the wrong credit card, you jack it up, you get stuck, you can't get any more. What happens, like Bill and Susie here, they lost their job. They were laid off. I call it fired. They have 8 months before oh shit happens. I'm going to talk about oh shit day week, month, and year. Simple. What does this mean? What we have to do is plan the problem. So I'd like you to think about something right now. It's planning the problem. What I want to teach you and basically show you how to do. Planning the problem. What did you do again? You took your credit card, you jacked it up, you got stuck, you couldn't get it anymore. What you should have did is put a sticky to the credit card. Sticky. You see, you have to dummy proof this. The moment you have a $10,000 card, you basically, let's go shopping, honey, let's go get a dinner. Here's the problem. A $10,000 card is only good for $2,900. See, you thought it was 10,000. That's what they gave you as the limit. When I created the 25 to 29% rule, it's very simple. Anytime you go to 30%, you drop your score, you get stuck, can't get any more. You backed yourself and your family in a corner and you brought the pain home. The goal is to never bring the pain home in the first place. Credit Karma during pandemic, it was saying 42%. I was threatening to sue them for their stupidity. But then I think they should be out of business anyway, in my opinion. There's no fun ever to help you. All right, it's basically, they only have two bureaus anyway. They're doing a half-assed job, in my opinion. So what do we get to do? Let's focus what we did for Bill and Susie, see if you can relate to that too. First of all, what we have to do is never what? Set like a damn duck. That's what you did, most of you, sorry to say, but it's true. Next, what do we have to do? We have basically 8 months until we what? Fall down the rabbit hole. 8 months till we have an oh shit day, week, month, or year, and that's just the way it is. But understand, what do we do next? Number one, we look at the credit cards they have. We increase the limits. You increased your limits basically after you screwed them up and jacked them up. And then they said no. And then you're stuck in a corner. You have to realize at your age, credit is one of the biggest tools you need to be able to finance your American dream for business and personal life. Credit, your score matters more than anything now. The next thing you have to focus on is analyzation. You see, I'm Ray Reynolds. All right, very simple. All right, what did I do? I'm the guy that trained Ken Yarborough when he was at TRW, became a Sperian. I set up rules and tools. This is a full analyzation sheet. This means what I do for everyone. I've done over 50,000 people, 50,000 people, all right, to analyze their credit, and over millions and millions of people as well. So what do we do? Well, first of all, they started at a 639. But we want the graph to go up, up, and away. So don't worry, is there's coming something called a rapid refresh and rapid rescore. I created this 44 years ago, by the way, too. You'll find that I create a lot of things that were just in place. If I couldn't find an answer, I created the answer. That's just the way I think anyway. So to analyze you is very important. Today, if I analyze any one of you, I can analyze you and tell you exactly what needs to be done in a checklist to get you to 750 and above. Then I can actually build you to millionaire status. Now, here's the thing. You're going to think it's crazy to have 100,000 credit. I'm going to think it's stupid not to. That's just the way I think. You see, we have to understand something. That oh shit day, week, month, and year, all right, we have to realize we need money. Money. We have to buy time because our time is running out. Because it's happening what? 8 months from now, Bill and Susie will say, oh shit, I can't pay the house. I can't pay the car. I got to feed the kids. Then they're going to fight. Money and sex screws up every marriage. That's just how it works. No money, no honey. And then they just argue about everything because they want everybody to solve the problem. Now let's focus on common sense. 100,000 of credit at 29% rule, that's $29,000. That gives me basically 71,000 of safety credit in case I have an oh shit day, week, month, and year. I get to buy time for a year. See, that time doesn't last forever. Again, it could be a week, a month, or a year, but the reality is you're back on your feet. So what do we do next? Here's your problem. All cards fluctuate. All cards but two. Your problem is your lack of knowledge. It's your stupidity. And you're not stupid. You're highly intelligent. These cards don't fluctuate at all. When I helped push them 17 years ago to take an American Express Gold and Platinum to put a pay to time limit, it's a double card. It doesn't fluctuate. You can jack it up to $1 million if you had to. If you had to. As long as you maintain the payment, your score never drops. It never makes your score go up and down. So when you jacked up the wrong damn card, you brought the pain home. And that's called silly and dumb. By the way, you probably agree with that too. So what do we do? Understanding credit is the key. Now, you can be motivated and all that great stuff out there in this world today. You got this motivation and blah, 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 blah. And then I hate the fact on TikTok, you got all these ding dongs with their caps backwards acting like geniuses. They know it all. Bullshit. I'll show my bank account, show me yours, and not shut up. But the reality is, let's get rich. That's the stupidest thing I heard in my life. You're not going to get rich because if you were rich, you're going to be taxed up to 46%. Rich. And eventually you're poor. They're all corporations, so they got to talk the right talk. Unfortunately, they're going blah, blah, blah. Now, the problem with most of you, you're like the typical person, sorry to say, but it's true. You waste 50 bucks every other day. That's $700 a month, by the way. 700 a month. If I spend 5,000 on this card, the payment is $50 a month. So I can afford to do many things. Your problem is when you steal the money from the family, credit, house, whatever you did, start a business, that's your stupidity because it never worked. 97% of all businesses fail because they're not trying. As long as you're trying, you're not dying. If you're not trying, you might as well be dead. Now let's focus. The only thing that can get money without paying tax until they're profitable is a corporation. Supreme Court public record says a corporation is a legal person. Legal person. So that means, understand, let's watch this. I'm a legal person of flesh. Ow, ow, ow. I bring the pain home. Hell no. I'd rather shoot myself with my Glock before I brought the pain home to my family. Hell no, it's not acceptable. No, it's just, this is not here, okay? No way in hell to bring the pain home. Corporation's a legal what? Person, so it can have an entity called a division. Let's write down division process. Don't worry, I invented that too in 1985, 86. Every division under a corporation doesn't have your name on it. See, your corporation right now, if you have one, if I hand you one for free on Secretary of State's website, your name is there, your corporation's there, and if they sue it, they sue you anyway. If anybody tells you a corporation protects you, that's a lie. Put them on an open stage with me, I'll tear them apart. I don't want people lying to you. Corporations were designed as a legal person to receive money, pay tax when you're profitable. If a corporation creates a division, an entity under the corporation, your name's not on that form. What it does in essence is creates a line of defense. See, we're all going to have shit days, month, weeks, or year, no matter how much money we make. All right. If you're a nice person with money, you're a nicer person. If you're a jerk, you're with money, you're a bigger jerk. That's how it works. Unfortunately, if we take corporate credit to the corporation, we get to finance the business. So what does this mean? Okay. I have built 60 billion of credit for me in my life over my corporations as well. Here's 10 million. How much would you like? I was lucky I was being used abused as a kid. I learned about credit. It came in the damn mail when I set up Helping Hand Industries. So I said, oh shit. Now, another thing I created back in the 80, 87 is the word daisy chaining. So let's take one card, two cards, and let's daisy chain it to 99 more cards. And would you like? Corporate credit is a write-off, interest rate and credit card. So if you're going to start a business, you use a corporate credit to write it off and never bring the pain home. Because bringing the pain home would be stupid, and you're not stupid. But did you do that? Did you follow stupid? 9 divisions create 100,000 times 9. Guess what? That's $1 million of credit. Now I have 9 locations because I'm going to buy a Wendy's restaurant, a storage unit, car wash, or something. I wrote books on all that too. You see, I created something called auto income. Auto income. Nowadays, you hear passive income. I don't give a shit. Sorry. I just want money coming in and pay my damn bills. I'm fighting out of hell. That's just me. I'm going to tell it like it is. I'm going to keep it real. Understand? Now, the corporation needs 100,000 credit. Why? Because I want to daisy chain it. These are 150s. Okay? These are 100,000 plus. So if we take these per division and we build it up and away, we can get $1 million of credit. You can literally get 10 million in 36 months if you do what you're told. But I got to get you to turn these up and listen and follow through. Now, here's our problem. Bill and Susie said they're going to get jobs. They got laid off from the government. Bill's overqualified, so is Susie. They're both double overqualified at everything. Worked the government each for 20 years. It's oh shit, laid off, fired. Well, the reality is we bought this storage unit. I lined it up, escrow. We partnered together. We buy this storage unit complex, and we want to make money. See, it's surrounded by a third party, so they don't have to do a damn thing. That's the ultimate goal. Their cut every month through a division is $17,350 a month. Is that enough money for the corporation to bring in, pay its bills, and create a lifestyle and an income to them? You see, your income is your lifestyle. So now you could design it. So the goal is simple. Before you are next laid off or fired, why don't you hire yourself and do it the right way? But it's going to be up to you too. All right, let's see. If you're going to roll the dice, it should be a division. So guess what? You got basically when you get laid off or have an oh shit day, you have 8 months to fix your problem, or you're bringing the damn pain home. It doesn't change for any of us. We all have to relate to that. What do we do? Well, let's see. All right. I was kicking the door jams at 10. All right. The basketball hoop at 14. And I was jumping over 6 foot lockers ever since I was a kid. Just flying over the suckers. That's 2 steps up and I'm 13 feet in the air. It's not possible. I'm so tired of stupid. It's ridiculous. So let's understand. It's a mindset. I always told myself if I could touch it, I could kick it. Since I can just splits every which way. So I can see it, I can believe it, and go get it. What is our goal? Let's think right now. Let's turn these up. To reach a goal, it takes a goal list and steps. It is basically 38 steps to reach every goal. And we have to hear it 8 times. See, our brains process to hear something 8 times to master it, and then we have to turn around and apply the knowledge and ask someone, and someone has to answer questions for us. You have to master what you're trying to do. In the past, you've hired your attorney, your CPA, and all the corporate service, and all the blah, blah, blah. Everyone you can hire today, all right, TikTok, Google, or YouTube, whatever it might be, the person talking to you, is that person holding your hand? Usually they're not. I'm a person that gets to know my clients. I have total recall on most things. I have an IQ of 2 or 3, and I talk and write with both hands at the same time. So guess what? I was this kid. They always said I was called a piece of shit by Mrs. Hope, and everybody hated me in school because I always got 4.5 GPA, and that was crap. Everything was easy. Hell, read the book, memorize it, do the test. See, any ding dong can go to school, do the time, get the paper. All right, all you do is memorize the answers. How hard is that? But let's understand. Auto income. I'm driving my Lamborghini when I got it at 14 and a half to Winch Coast College. The time I'm 17 and a half, I decided to do more businesses and do flippity dippity doos. Well, number one, I went to this event selling payphones. I bought a bunch of those. They said they're going to make $300 as an average per month. Okay, no problem. From there, I kept going back to these events I kept having, and people kept complaining about the payphones. I only made $300 last month. They made what they told you. So all these ding dongs got to the point, it's like ridiculous. I bought everybody's payphone route I could. And what's my goal? By the time I was done, I had 22,000 payphone, all right, literally doing $6.6 million a month. It's a numbers freaking game. Do you not understand it's a numbers game? I had 19 houses, all right, doing flippity dippity doos, and they told me I could not get number 20, and they were surprised I had 19 because of the loan to value problem. Division process created a solution for loan to value problem. So I got 19 or more, and that's the ultimate goal. So let's think about something today. I would love you to write down auto income. I would like you to write down 5 to 10,000 a month. There's your beginning. There's your beginning. You got to start somewhere. Then I'm going to help you get it to 100,000 a month. Then if you like, I'll get you to $1 million a month. And I'll work with you every step of the way. We can partner together as well. We can cut out all the BS. Now, Ray's way of life is what I call it. Very simple. My next series that I sold at the Bonaventure for 32 years, literally every Wednesday night in Long Beach Marriott on Saturday and Ontario and all those other areas, I called it the Millionaire's Founders Kit, Financial Freedom. Okay. So in the books, what I created is a book every month you can master for 12 months. By the end of that time, you have the blueprint for success. I own the rights of Blueprint for Success since I was 12 and a half. So every time some ding dong puts Blueprint for Success, I get to sue them and they're going to pay me some money. Okay, even my TV show was that over 30 years ago. These ding dongs don't know what they're really doing, but that's okay. So again, 12 books and CDs. All right, Millionaire Founders Kit. Now, I want you to get your cell phone ready. Could you do that for me, please? Here's your problem. Your problem is the way you did things. Again, you stole from family, whatever you did, you juggled, struggled. You want to run a business? I don't want you to run a business. I don't want to run a damn business. I just want to help change the world. So we're going to basically do something together, and I'll tell you when to take your picture. Okay? One corporation, 100,000 of credit, and I can prove it 1,000 different ways. Simple. Having 33 millionaire clients and 31 billionaires so far. So what do we do? Okay. If I take that 100,000 and I have 9 divisions, all right, and I clone the credit, daisy chain it, that makes $1 million off one card. There's only 10 credit cards to play with anyway. The rest are crap, in my opinion. But again, what do we do? So now if we took the gold card, 100,000 paid over time, times 10, I have $1 million of credit. Now, each division should own a different type of business. Half of you have a corporation, you named it after you, it's called stupid, and you named it what it does. That's called double stupid. Okay, sorry, it's just flat out. So when they sue the corp, they sue you. That's called stupid. All right, so a goal is very simple. If we create a line of defense, they'll have multiple functions. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. I don't know where the hell you've been. Or if you're coming back, let's get through the process and let's finish it this time. Now, this is up to 10,000 a month to 100,000 to a million. Like I said. Now, take your picture. You see, your problem is you. Take the picture of that, laminate it, print it in color, and put it on your refrigerator or your desk at work. There's your real goal. Your goal is creating a damn income of auto income and let third-party management runs the company. To do this, you must have 100,000 in corporate credit. How do you do that? Well, let me build you up to that. You see, you keep stealing from your family, which is called silly and dumb. What do? We create 100,000 of credit. We take 25, we'll write it down, 50 or 75,000 off a credit line. We have a safety. You have to decide if you want to partner with me because I'll guarantee everything 100%. So would you like to partner and play? Linda and Dwayne here, let's understand what they did. Linda became a client in 1986. Spent $2,000 and I built her up and away. I made her a millionaire 5 times plus. So we got him to 770 scores. We didn't go credit repair. We rebuilt it. There's a difference between credit repair, lying sack of doo-doos, and actually rebuilding credit. There's a big difference. American Express, Gold, and Platinums, they don't fluctuate. Personal credit, it took 185 days for 100,000 each. 450,000 in credit, 360. It took a year. Now, what do we do? So what happens is, understand, listen very carefully. American Express, Stellar Bank, and Chase have a blueprint loan up to 250,000. If I take a card that I gave them, which I did, and I exercise a card of my bank accounts that shows millions and billions coming in and out, what do I get to do? My reference helps them build lines of credit because we partnered together. We have an agreement. I got them a blueprint loan for $240,000. They want to buy the Hyatt in Texas, the Hyatt Hotel for sale. Want to buy that? 200,000 down. Now, if they want to put it all down, they get to control the whole deal. If all of a sudden they want to partner with me and 3 other people, we each put 50,000 in place. Got it so far? So based on down payment, we can accomplish the goal. But we're using corporate credit so we can finance it. And we get to write off on our taxes. Reason rich and famous people do not pay tax is they create enough debt to offset the taxes. But again, that's another story too. What do? The monthly income on that project is 187,000 a month. Is that good? To the corporation. Now, what does it do? 3 more projects working on completing those. This created 344,000 a month and about a $6.4 million corporation. They're going to do about 50 million this year alone. So let's see what happens. So understand, it took 1 year and 210 days. You've taken a lifetime to do it wrong. Why don't you let me take a while to do it for you anyway? Monthly income or yearly income. So what did she start with? Linda, like I said, started with 1999. That's $22 a month. All right, literally a month on this card. Financing it, building more and more and more to get more. See, you keep stealing from the wrong area and you jacked up the wrong damn card anyway. So what do? Check out her story. Take a picture now, scan it later today, and she'll tell you from her words to your ears how I made her a millionaire more than 5 times. Simple. So that new project's going to do about 50 million this year anyway. She broke it down based on divisions. So I'd like you to think, because after your credit is repaired, which is BS, rebuilt. Today, analyze rebuilt. After you rebuild your credit and you're a 750 score, what the hell are you going to do next? Hey, I'm going to build you. You screwed up again. You've screwed up 10 times in your life so far. You've had your assets kicked. Someone knocked you down, stole your stuff as well, friends and family, most of you. So how do we do this right? Well, let's see. Let's build a lifetime income. Let's build a legacy. Become a puppet master. Shaq is a puppet master. All right. Warren Buffett's the king of puppet masters. He doesn't run these companies, but he owns them through the corporate structure. So what do you see? You see me in front of two of the Lamborghinis, part of a car collection of 21. Here is two buildings. What I see is 1,013 divisions because I don't want someone to sue me and screw me up. You see, a division I'm willing to sacrifice with no intent to do fraud. The corp of my family? Hell no. I would rather shoot myself in the foot with my Glock. So I'll understand. 1984, coming back from San Francisco and Berkeley area and all these other things I'm doing. I own Shakey's, 31 flavors, Subways, donut stores, ice cream place, shopping centers, all kinds of stuff. And what happens is very simple back then. Okay, California wants to charge you $800 a month, excuse me, a year franchise tax fee, $800 a year. Well, based on what I had structured, that's $100,000 a month. I'd have to pay them $1.2 million in franchise tax fee alone. It's ridiculous. I went to Sacramento. Can I create an entity under the corporation and not have to pay franchise tax fee? Create a form or modify was what I was told. Create or modify. Well, I got stuck when I was 9.5 years old, understanding 17983. I'll show you that in a minute as well. So what happened is we created the division process. So you and I in an escrow, nobody can screw you out of money. You cannot be ripped off at all. And that's what's happened in your life so far. So what do? We take your corp in a division and your number 4A. Got it? Now from here, one of my corporations and divisions is 4. I'm going to walk you through the escrow. You're part of the whole thing. So no one can take advantage of you, period. The only thing you can do is screw up by not following through. What happens next? Based on that $25, $50, or $75,000 deposit off corporate credit, what percentage would you like to own of the Wendy's restaurant or storage unit? How much money would you like on a monthly base? And cut to the chase, let me do it for a while because your way sucked. It didn't work. Sorry, it's just true. How much would you like to own? I've been partnering with my clients since 1987. It's one of the ways I make millionaires and billionaires all the time. But again, you have wasted and pissed away 10,000 and 50,000 in your life so far, and look what it got you so far. All right, you're sitting there going, beep, 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 beep. It's about it. Let's stop it. Let's understand. Let's make this year your best year. Now, here's what happens. I only show real goodies that I obtained, period, okay? You got two experts with their caps backwards showing goodies on TikTok, and one of them is my freaking car that I loan out and lease the companies to use for marketing all the time. It's ridiculous, okay? A bunch of phonies out there, but that's okay. It's up to you to listen and learn. If you partner with me, you're going to be in a coaching program, calls every other week so I can hold your hand and get you where you need to go. Okay? A year of coaching with me is up to $30,000 for a year of coaching. Number one, I'm $3,000 an hour and I'm $25,000 a day. Have been that for 45 years, by the way. So here's what's going to happen. 12 months bi-weekly calls. Any boot camp or summit that I have this year, you're in it. All right, if you did this today for free. If not, you'll pay a little fee every time you have to go to one. But again, that's up to you. It's an opportunity. That, all right, partner with me is $19,999. It's 20 grand. $20,000 you're stuck with me, period. What are we going to do? It's now or never. If you did it today, all right, I cut that in half. That's right. If you did it through me today, now, it is $10,000. You don't do it, call the office, pay $20,000. There's your opportunity. I will call you out every time. Okay, very simple. Now understand something. I have escrows closing July, August, and September. If you want to be on the escrow list, you let me know. Would you like to partner with me or not? But again, it's going to be up to you. This is the real deal, not a bunch of garbage that you've actually fallen for in the past. What do we do? Take a picture of this. Let's understand July 6, 2022. 6 of your major banks bought Zelle and worked together as a partnership. Zelle, Ray at rayscredit.com. Zelle, now. I always say, if you Zelle anything at RW because it's on a webinar, Ray's webinar, you put in the message, your phone number, what you're Zelling for. There's a little memo section in Zelle if you don't know that. Now, why are you working with today? You can call the office at 800-254-9506, talk to a specialist. But again, understand something. We're going to charge you 5% if you use a credit card. Well, that's what the bank charges us. Simple. But again, it's up to you. Now, I want you to relate to your city and state right now. I want you to think about and draw this right now. Please draw that. You're going to have to draw that 8 times if you don't know this. 8 times. 8 times you have to draw that again and again and again so your brain can process. As you apply knowledge, you have to learn and ask questions to me anyway. I will be your coach through the whole process. I don't let anybody coach my clients besides me. Simple. What do we do? Corporation with a corporation. That's called a subsidiary. A corp owning corp. This is Bank of America, parent company, bankrupts a branch number. Branch number means separate tax ID. They bankrupt the debt, take all the assets, and walk away. Grocery stores had a store number. Cities, you've had 11 cities file bankruptcy, and they filed bankruptcy. All right, just wiping out the debt. Now I need you to write down the other side. Please draw that, please. Here's your life. So far, your life has been this. Okay? You've played the up and down show most of your life with your credit like a damn yo-yo. So if you're going to rebuild it, you're going to basically keep 750 the rest of your life. You will learn the discipline never to have shitty credit in the world. I don't understand why people have bad credit in the first place. If they understood rules and tools, they would have never brought the pain home. But unfortunately, they didn't listen enough and listen to me. Here's a corp with 3 divisions of you. You're entitled to 3 divisions of you. Entitled to this. Screw it, 1, got 2 more to go. Don't have any intent to do fraud. Let's relate to the banks, how they do this in front of you all the time. Let's relate to one of Warren Buffett's companies called Geico. When he fired everybody in California and shut down 38 locations. He fired 3,000 people. You're fired. He always says pay more tax. Bull crap. Warren is not going to pay more tax because he's playing the damn game. 11 cities file bankruptcy. What is your goal? Your first goal in your life, being a man or woman, is to man up, woman up, and never bring the pain home. Stop it. It's ridiculous. Stop bringing the damn pain home because you should have never did it in the first place. Period. Become a certified CFO, Chief Financial Officer. Change that mindset into millions to billions, period. Look beyond that curtain every time. Every time. See, you got choices to listen and learn. And I pray to God you listen to me today because I will get you to million dollar dream. What do? We see it, we believe it, we go get it, no hesitation. Now, you have a list. You have a goal list, right? So you have this great goal list in your phone or in your head. Well, I'm going to rewrite it for you. I'm going to rewrite your list. You see, so far you haven't created your list, or you have not basically what? Completed your list. Your list, I'm sorry, if it was good or accurate and you knew what you're doing, you wouldn't be watching me. Okay, but the reality is it's up to you. What are we going to do? Goal list. Daily, weekly, project. I'm going to create the list for you, with you, and I'm going to be calling you every other week. Every other week to push you up the hill. Got it so far? We're going to rebuild you. All right, so understand. All right, we're going to reach the highest goal you've ever had. We're going to get you some goodies like I obtained. You see, one of my books is called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills because it's true. There's a lot of bullshit out there all over the place and crap. And most of you have been ripped off by friend and family, and you don't know what you're doing anyway. Sorry, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to take the corp and divisions and build you to main or structure, and I have no hesitation. From there, this is 2025 is the year to run, not look back, and commit 110%, I will accomplish my goals this year, period. So, as a little boy being used and abused, everybody was nosy because they knew I was being used and abused. You know, you'd have a trash can, all this crap. They're just being nosy. How you doing? They don't want to hear the gossip. So my response to everybody as a little kid and became my signature all my life is always good. All right, someone has them doing always good. Every client says, "Oh, I need to hear always good." I've said that all my life since I was 2.5 years old, being used and abused. It sucks. Then I'd say, "Thank you, Jesus." Simple. Always good. It's a mindset. Now, today, you can make $1,000 today. But again, what are you doing? Beep, 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 beep. It's about it. What I mean is, why don't you take 10 of your people, you know, friends, family, whatever, and why don't you give us your emails? Because you're here today, okay? Since you're here today, what I want you to understand something flat out, okay? I'm going to invite your friends and you tomorrow to all my classes, even the paid ones for free. Okay, level 1, 2, and 3, they're like $1,500 each for 90 days. Specialties $500. You're going to save all that money. Tomorrow, everybody you know and yourself, all right, literally can go to all the classes for free, period. You should be calling the office or sending us a list right away. What happens next is you make a friend, you make a buck. I will Zelle you every time they basically buy anything 10%. So that can make you 1,000 to 5,000 bucks. You can use it for a Zelle. You can use it for store credit to get more of me. Up to you. Help me, help you, help other people. Referrals and affiliate program. Got it? We should change the world. What happens is rags to riches. I was born in a taxi. She didn't really want me. All right. He was not even married to her. He was a turd and he was an abusive son of a biscuit. So what do we get to do? Born in a taxi, left at the hospital. Nobody wanted me. That's okay. I was an inconvenience. All right. I had to get out of hell. I got to be with Mrs. Hope, the she devil from hell. Take a picture right here, please. When I came out of a coma in 2011, all right, we went to our house in the harbor, and I was told that's not my house anymore. And I had 50 guns at my head from the cops and the Coast Guard. Someone stole my shit, excuse me, while I was in a coma. Oh, shit day. What do we do? Got a wife and kids in the car. Well, I know how to rebuild it to $1 million in 6 weeks. That's what I did. Take a picture. I took supply credit and turned it into 51,000 of cash credit. So if you got to balance your debt somewhere, that's all you need to do. There is a solution for a problem. What do? You got a what, collection problem? Here's two things. Collection problem, there's 5 ways to kill a debt. Oh, you have an IRS problem because you never pay taxes. Well, then go to prison like Wesley Snipes did for 3 years. Here's Wesley Snipes, movie star, in the movies of Blaze and all this other stuff, and he listens to his idiocy pays and attorneys from Beverly Hills, California, and goes to prison for 3 years, costs him $18 million. And you're probably going to, Wesley who? That's what it is so far. So do yourself a favor, irs.gov, download the form called 656, 433A and B. If you've not filed taxes or whatever you need to do, get back in the system because they're in control. They always have been, they always will be. Now, this is what I did. I created the line of defense 25-20% rule. Understand that. You got to get it here. Every card needs a what again? Every card needs a sticky in the back of the card. We got to dummy proof this. See, your problem is you jacked up the wrong damn card and you panicked anyway. And what happens next? When you jack up your score, you get stuck, you can't get any more. You backed yourself and family in a corner. You hogged your house. That's silly and dumb. That's called stupid. Sorry, you're not stupid. What you did was stupid. I'm just going to tell it like it is. Since I created the rules and tools, and if you do what you're told, you have a 750 score every time. Now, I want you to make a list. You're going to call your credit bureaus. You're going to call Credit Karma. Oh, I'm sorry, they don't have a phone number to help you. That's why they should be out of business. There's BS numbers they give out. So you're going to call the credit bureaus. You're going to remove all addresses but the current one, all employment, period, and phone number. You're not going to, have a phone number on the credit bureaus. Understand? That's how they track you. And that's how they sort things. And they're going to, what do I do this for? You were hacked. You hacked me. So do yourself a favor. Go online to Credit Karma and do that. What do? Let's write down or take a picture of analytical.com, analytical750.com. Here's a monitoring service that gives you all three reports. They call you every 46 days, a live person. They tell you what you need to do next. Okay? They'll analyze you the first time for free. They take away all your excuses. Here's the 10 steps because I'm a consultant for them. All right, and I donate my time. How to get to the 750 score. Take a picture of that. Knowledge is power, but most people that say that are full of crap. Now, what are we going to do? I've offered to do the commercial, TV commercial, say, Credit Karma, you're fired. I like to fire them. It's a joke. There's no fun ever to help you. I believe it's against the Fair Business Practices Act not to be able to service your clients. I'm going to prove my point this next year. Analytical750.com. What are they going to do? They're going to give you all three scores. They're going to basically onboard you. And every 46 days, a live person is going to call you. Okay? That's what they're going to do. From there, the faster you sell $25, put your phone number in the message, they'll call you, onboard you today. That's the ultimate goal. Now, keep in mind, they're analyzing your personal credit, Experian, TransUnion, Equifax. Their next step is setting up Dun & Bradstreet for corporations, analyzing that. Credit Bureau of Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, I set it for them, and they analyze those as well. So their new app coming out is going to analyze everything for personal and business and tell every consumer how to what needs to be done correctly without this half-ass information all over the place. It's ridiculous. All these ding-dongs and their bad information. It's ridiculous. So again, what are we going to do? So again, that $25 is a Zell. There you go. You can always call the office, 800-254-9506. Now, from now on, John, you're going to plan the problem. Susie, plan the problem. Linda, plan the problem. Gerald, do the same damn thing. All right, come on, doctor. I see you right there. Okay, you're right there, and you got to plan the problem. You've had your assets kicked because you didn't plan the damn problem. You weren't prepared. You got to, oh, we're comfortable. Then you got your ass kicked. Knock off the crap. It's ridiculous. You're going to have an oh shit day, month, week, or year again. It'll happen again. Do you not get that so far? If you don't plan the problem, you're going to get your assets kicked. On top of that, this world is cruel and just cruel. It's like we're living in hell. And your friends and family, some of them probably ripped you off. What do? Let's focus right here. All the ding-dongs talking about LLCC, I said, stop the crap. Stop it. Please, just stop it. Okay? I'm 7.5 years old in the sidelines listening to a poker game at Mrs. Hope's house. Simple. They said, these rich and famous people, talking about corporations being a legal person. Mrs. Hope called me a little shit. I was a shit in the corner. I'm 7.5. Okay? I heard this and it triggered my brain to think. See, I taught myself how to read at 2.5 years old. Simple. All right, memorized everything. Now, I drove my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day because the police department next door is a library. All of them. Man, what does this mean? She was rude. She walked away. 5 minutes later, here's a microphone in the back. I read the book. Here's the bullshit. Okay? Like I said, my book out there called Bullshit Doesn't Pay Your Bills. If you don't build foundation, you will not make it. That's why 97% of people fail starting a business and they screw it up and bring the pain home. That's why our divorce rates are so damn high. And because they screwed up, they ran out of money, they didn't get any honey. And that screws up everything. So what do? Let's read it. Come on, read it. Corporation's a legal person. It's right there. It may sue or be sued. Flat out is telling you, this is chapter 18, public record. All right, it's a law book. I'm not here to be an attorney. But they're telling you that corporation can sue people or be sued and they come get you. Now, here's my problem. Not required to file, that bothered me. I'm 9.5 years old, and basically 17,983 bothered me a lot. See, even though I was a kid, it was like I was 30 years advanced anyway, it's the way my brain processed. So what did I do? I got stuck there. I said, something's wrong there. Now, I sent away $10. You got $10 today? But here's the difference. Today, that same corporation that I paid $10 for back when I was 9.5 years old is $30. If you paid for a corporation, that was stupid. You paid an attorney, CPA, corporate service, or whatever you did, it's called stupid. I'm sorry. You didn't learn diddly squat. You learned nothing. And then they made you pay the filing fee. They ripped you off so bad it's ridiculous. Now, corporations are free in all 50 states. You pay a filing fee. That's it, between $30 and $100. You see, you wasted and pissed away some money. My first corporation was Helping Hand Industries, and I got 100,000 credit cards in the mail. This stuff just came in the mail. See, it happened to all of us. Back then, people got credit cards or corporations credit in the mail without applying for credit. Corporate credits are write off, and what it is, borrow money is not taxable. So I got 100,000 in the mail. Mrs. Hope called Ted Turner, who was at that meeting, and I explained to Ted Turner what I'm trying to explain to you. There's 26 ways to use an SS4 form. He's going, huh? How'd you do this? So the reality is simple. Now, I was 12 and a half when I got sued. First time I got sued in my life, I was 12 and a half years old. Why? I used the word Braille when I started the Orange County Blind Center. So I realized I had to trade name, trademark, and copyright and make sure I didn't infringe on someone else's rights. Your goal is to never bring the pain home. Now, the lie. You lied to yourself. The attorney, the CPA, all right, corporate service, and all these people and ding dongs on TikTok going blah, 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 blah. They lied to you because you're not listening to the truth about foundation. See, they don't know enough to get their feet wet, and anyway, they know little pieces. You lie how? Well, you see, you signed for a car for the corporation, you pierced your veil. You signed the lease of a building, you pierced your veil. You signed for a credit card, you pierced your veil. There you go. You're more of a duck and a sheep. Meh, whack, whack, whack. Why don't you say that all day long? Because that's what you're doing today. So let's understand something. Back in 1987, I'm training Yarborough. We wrote a book together called File Segregation. All right, set a new ultimate file. I didn't like it. Ken wanted to lie. I don't want to lie. He complained that my division process took 3 to 6 months. I don't care. It's filed, it's published, and the IRS hands me a tax ID. It's the most legitimate thing you could ever do. By the way, you're entitled to 3 divisions of you. Why didn't you do that? I didn't know any better, eh? That's all I hear all the time, a bunch of damn excuses. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Where the hell you been? See, that's on you. The goal is to repackage it like Humpty Dumpty. All right, I have this 3-day event coming up. I'd like to spend 3 days with you. 3 days I'd like to spend with you online or in person. My new building we moved in, my classroom holds 25 people. I only like putting 25 people in a partnership with me at a time. That's it. I don't want the world, this is ridiculous. 25 online or in person. That's it. That's all I'm going to partner with right now. And that's what this year is all about. 1,000 steps. This means, all right, write it down, June 27th, 28th, 29th. 3 days, you're going to be with me, and I'm going to train you to be a puppet master. I'm going to train you the rules and tools you need to know that you should have known a hell of a long time ago. Okay? This is where you get ready for July and get in some escrows. But again, this is where you become a puppet master. That's important. Now, we're going to go through all my 18 books and CDs. We're going to basically get you up to 50,000 in credit. 50,000 credit at 10% is $5,000. So when you buy $50,000 of credit today for 5,000, we give you the summit for free. There you go. If not, the summit by itself is for $5,000 anyway. So you get a bonus if you did it while you're online with me. If all you want to do is be online, okay, for those 3 days, that's $19.99. That's online only. Now, if you've been to a previous summit this year, okay, you're going to be able to get it for $1,000. Okay, and that's what the goal is, $1,000. But again, that's a Zelle payment. Now, because you've been to one before, because I want you to hear it 8 times, that is in person or online. And there's your Zelle. There, all right, and what do we get to do? Like I said, tomorrow, my classes start at 6 o'clock in the morning. For you, they start at 7 all through the day. My 6 o'clock is a private millionaire group. They have $3 to $5 million of credit so far. The 4:30 has about 8 to 10. These are private groups. I invite people in after they accomplish goals. During the classes, you get all those for free tomorrow if you give me referrals as well. Simple. The goal is getting you a bunch of goodies. Would you like your goodies? Let me know. What do we get to do? Understand something. Here's your problem in the past. Okay. So here, what's a corporation? Well, it's a legal person. Oh, you have one. Okay. So here's John. He has a corporation, and his CPA told him to get rid of the corporation. Okay. He wants him to run his life as a division, or excuse me, a doing business as yourself, sole proprietor. I would like to get your CPA and attorney on the phone because he's an idiot. I mean, plain just stupid. See, he's old textbook BS. All right, he's 100 years old, doesn't know crap. Okay, he wants you to do what? This is ridiculous. So when they sue that business you have right now, because it's a sole proprietor, they sue you. I guess you want to get a divorce. You don't love your wife enough, maybe, and you want to bring the pain home. Because the moment you get sued, all hell breaks loose. That's when you fight with your spouse, and then don't worry, within a year's time, you're going to hate each other and want a divorce. See, you don't work the problem out, you run from it. That's why you jacked up the damn credit. You ran from the problem. Here's what happened. You sit at the kitchen table. Oh, goody, friends and family. Honey, we're going to start a business. Oh, goody for you. We're going to jack up our credit cards. We're going to drop the score, get stuck so we can't get it anymore. We're going to hawk the house and bring the pain home to you and me, and we're both going to be stupid. Well, that's what it is. I don't understand stupid, to be honest with you. If you're going to man up, woman up, you got to do it my way because your way sucks. Sorry, it's just true. Never bring that damn pain home. Never. It's not acceptable. Never acceptable, period. But again, I'm going to rebuild you. Listen carefully. 750 score guaranteed if you do what you're told. Then I'm going to get you green spark cards for the corporation. That's one of the 10 cards I like. Now, spark is the only card, listen carefully, that shows up on personal file. All the other corporate credit doesn't show up. So we have to maintain green sparks at 25% rule. If I get you the $100,000 spark card, and they have two other cards at 30,000 each, that's 160. If I help you get it in daisy chain 9 times, is that $1 million? If we take the B of A 3 cards, the Wells Fargo 4 cards, the 5 Amex, or excuse me, Chase Inks, and then the Amex Gold card. If I take this times 9, do I have up to $5 million of credit? The answer is yes. When I'm done with that, we find the other 5 cards to go get. I'm going to go to the bank. I'm going to line you up so you get a line of credit. Okay? Line of credit. Corporation must be 2 years old. The line of credit is 50, 100, 150 with no tax returns in most cases. So these are my 5 favorites. Got it so far? I'm going to call that checkbook money. So write down checkbook money. This can get up to 5.4 million. So by that time we're done, we got about $20 million of credit, if not more. But that's the goal. Let's understand something. Divisions allow us to project 1 million in sales. The million-dollar maker is you and me working together for your behalf. And that's the ultimate goal. Now, let's pretend you turn these up and you're listening real good today. We're going to take borrowed money that's not taxable, and we're going to buy the lifetime income, which is real estate, fourplex, duplex, apartment complex, and we're going to look at franchise. There's always going to be a Wendy's, there's always going to be a Jack in the Box and a McDonald's, always, and that's auto income run by third party. I need you to write down manageable debt, also it's taxes. 100,000 of personal credit, 100,000, all right, credit from there. Corporation, 1 million, auto income. If we do this correctly, then I'm going to train you, all right, how to leverage money into more money. Now, what do we need? For 100,000 of credit, most companies are charging 10%. We normally do that as well. So you're here today on this webinar. During the webinar, you get a discount. Off the webinar, you do not. Understand that flat out. So if you wanted 100,000, normally the discount is $8,000. You save $2,000. If it's done during the webinar, before I'm done talking, it is $5,000. 5,000. Why do I need you to have 100,000? I need you to spend 25, 50 to 75 of that credit from the corporation to partner with me to get a piece of a project with mine. There's the goal. You're going to finance it. So that first 100,000 is $5,000 if it was done today, not tomorrow. Do not call tomorrow, Monday, go, can I get my raise head? Hell no. This is now or never. It's now or never, period. I get tired of calling, well, I wanted to do it, but I didn't do it. Then you lost out. If you lose out, that's your problem, not mine. This is going to win the game of business. If you need the 100,000 of personal and business, which is $200,000. Okay, very simple. During the webinar only during the webinar again, all right, you're going to get that for $6,999. That means you better get on that phone now, and pay now. If you don't now, or Zell, forget it. I'm giving you an opportunity to change your life. If you don't take advantage of it, that's on you. 50,000, no problem. That's where you want to start. 4,000. You want to start at 25,000, no problem. 1999. See, there's always a way to start and upgrade how you go through the process. It's a Zell. And again, there's a phone number to the office. 800-254-9506. Simple. Now, when I established the Reynolds University back in the 80s, okay, and then from there in the 90s and 2008 and all this other stuff, and when I'm having fun and helping people, I got to $1 million a day. So that's how I look at goals. But again, in 2009, I took one of my yachts in my backyard, all right, from the corporation, and we went and watched the fireworks. Fireworks we watched with a group of 72 people. Someone had a virus. I got to go in a coma and die, and someone stole my shit. That's a no shit day, by the way. There's 1,000 steps to get to millionaire, period. Has not changed. It's in the Millionaire's Founders Kit. Simple. Sold at the Bonaventure once again, 32 years, every Wednesday night for 5,000 a set. See, you can't take away the truth. I love the truth because it sets you free. No one can say what I can say. And they don't know what I know anyway. There I am in the coma. I'm hearing my wife. I called the office, talked to Ron. Ray's in a coma. They say he's going to die. He's freaking out. Ron decides to get a U-Haul truck to go steal my books. All right. Tom, my IT manager, sells my phone numbers and websites to the highest bidder, which is a porn site. All right. Because I got 50 million people in my database. So this is going crazy. So what do we get to do? I get to hear my tax attorney trick her to sign a POA. And I hear the nurse ask my wife if I was a donor. So guess what? They're going to take out my heart, take it away. I was given a chance to stay in peace or go back. I said go back. So let's understand. If you want a copy of the Millionaire's Founders Kit, the office is $1,000. If you did it while you're on a webinar with me, it's half price. It's $499. All right, now let's understand. I like goodies. I believe you're stuck. I believe you're all stuck. I believe you're looking for the best thing to get you where you want to really go this time. And maybe I can get you to turn these up to listen this time because I want to get you past go. How to get to the American dream. Simple. I'll hold your hand every step of the way and do most of the work for you anyway. 750 score. 90 working days if you do what you're told to do. All right, we start this on Fridays at 1:30 Pacific Standard Time. This is an analyzation overview class anyway. Saturday, you can go 2 o'clock. Again, you get to hear analyzation from me, every client. Every client hears it from me, period. I'm going to guarantee what I say. I give you a statement of guarantee. That means you're part of the program. But there are two things you cannot violate. During the program, you cannot jack up your credit cards, drop your score, get stuck, can't get any more, and you cannot apply for credit. When you apply for credit, you crash your rapid and all the history I've already done for me. So if you screw up what I've done, I got to start over. You're going to pay for your screw up. Do not blame me for your stupidity, okay? I had 12 turds are giving me crap a year ago. I'd sue them all for 100 million. I'll sue anybody who talks crap about me and lies through their teeth. Now they're going, please, stop. I'm going to teach them a lesson. I will sue anybody for $100 million when they lie, do not own their own stupidity, period. I would help the devil if he stood here right now, period. All right? I don't even get a damn paycheck, and some shithead's going to put me down. Are you kidding me? I'm going to squeeze them for $100 million. It's not the money, it's to teach them a lesson. Write down today's date, and let's project 90 working days. I'm going to get you where you want to go with no hesitation. There's the coma. There's the nurse. There's the guard. Stole my life. And what do I get? Chance to stay in peace or go back. I said, go back. So let's take away excuses. I had to move 24 times by the time I'm 11 and a half years old with a lot of shitty people. I've been shot and knifed. I got no damn excuse, neither do you. So get rid of your sad story, blah, 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 and let's go get it. Now, you have an assignment. You ready for your assignment? Write down driver's license, registration, insurance. Now, please. You're highly intelligent, but you get pulled over in a bumpity bump, it's, maybe Sam's Club, and you give some stranger your home address, your insurance and registration. That is called stupid. Nobody should know where you live, period. So I want him changed to a P.O. box, mailing address, period. Got it? There's your assignment. From there, white men you jump, just stupid people say we don't. What do we have? We plan the problem, so we're prepared. It's a division process. Credit repair is fraud. I mean, what can I tell you? All right, I saw some on Facebook. Gee, credit repair works. Yeah, if you want to be a lying sack of doo-doo, all right, and collect money from people they're not supposed to pay anyway, credit repair works. Okay, I guess so. See, my magic wand's broken. It's kind of bent. You see, you have to lie to do credit repair. All right, if you want to be a liar, be a liar. All right, you ripped off your creditors. You should go to prison like Wesley Snipes did. What we should do is write down Section 611, Google it. Find out what you can do for yourself. I hate credit repair. You have to rebuild yourself the right way. All cards fluctuate, but two. This means we have to get to that 750 score. You have to. You have no, this is the point. You got no way not to listen to Ray Reynolds, period. I set it up for the friggin' world. 25, 20%. That was me, period. And every creditor and dashboard says below 30 now because of me. Simple. No bullshit in between. Your problem, you jacked up the wrong damn card. All right? That's called stupid. Sorry. Then I always hear, I didn't know any better. I've been teaching and preaching for 49 years. Where the hell you been? 750 score. I'll get you there. I'll guarantee it. So we're going to learn Ray's rules and tools. We're going to master them every step. Got it? Master them. So I'm going to hold your hand, period, every step of the way. But again, are you willing to turn these up and listen and follow through? We're going to analyze you. That means every one of you right now who's a client or going to be a client, you're going to get a report. You're going to see your graph go up, up, and away. 627 to an 828? Hell yes. You see, the problem is when you get that score, what the hell are you going to do with it? What are you going to do when you have good credit now? That's what you do. You have to create auto income. You got to protect your assets. Rapid refresh has to be in place all the time. What do? Let's say all you want from me, from Ray Reynolds, is a 750 score. Okay. I'm going to get you credit cards $5,000 to $10,000 each. I'm going to put a rapid refresh in place. I'm going to have my teams dispute you for 9 months for free, for the hell of it. Then I'm going to charge you $14.99. If you did it today while you're online with me, you save $500. It's $9.99. You go to class Friday and Saturday. Simple. I like that. You get to listen and learn, and you get to learn to follow through. Very simple to do. What is the goal? Never bring the pain home. Now, you're getting CFO ready. Do you understand, Chief Financial Officer? If you have a good credit by the time I'm done with you, then it's corporation divisions and $1 million dream. We're going to do it my way because you tried your way and your way sucked. It didn't work, okay? Now, if you don't have a corp, I'll hand you one for free. That's right, free. You'll pay a little filing fee. That's what you should do anyway. I'm going to get you all classes tomorrow and your friends and family all classes tomorrow if you give referrals today. I'm going to build you $25,000 in credit. I'm going to charge you $24.99, $2,500. I'm going to analyze you. I'm going to add history, and I'm going to pop credit as soon as possible. Because what's going to happen, and now, since you're on the webinar here now, live with me, it is $19.99. You save $500 again. And go to level 1, 2, 3, and all specialty tomorrow. It's up to you again. It is a Zell. I'll call the office right away. These prices are good now. Again, up to you. Now, here's the problem with you. You run the corporate you, and that's the problem. If you watch banks and grocery stores and cities file bankruptcy, stay in business, weren't you curious? When I created the division process in 1985-86, then I wrote a book called Buckets of Money. buckets of money. I had $51 million of credit, and they're shrinking my limits. It scared the crap out of me. I loaned out money under C-191D. So I turned around and loaned out buckets of $10,000 a piece. I put a lien on their house, UCC1, chattel mortgage, and everything else I could do. So again, I loaned out money. I found out privately I could loan money privately. I loaned out 4.6 million as my first matrix, and I created 190,000 a month. Is that income okay? 100,000, all right, 190,000 a month. It took me 18 months, 41 divisions, and that's in 98, by the way. Do you want to be a millionaire? It's simple. Do you want to be a millionaire? See, the problem is you're going to jump and say yes. You're going to listen to these ding dongs on TikTok and YouTube and Google go, yeah, I want to be a millionaire. Stop. If they made money, they're not millionaires, they're corporations. Their corporations might be rich. Everything coming out of their mouth is a lot of BS. The answer to be a millionaire is no. Do you want to be a corporate millionaire? The answer is yes. How you receive money matters. If you listen very carefully, we're going to take the division process, a corporation, 9 divisions, and we're going to have 1 million of credit. Then we're going to get a fourplex, a duplex, apartment complex, storage unit. We're going to get some Wendy's restaurants, whatever it might be. Whatever has third-party management to run it for you. Division. When I established the dashboard in 1987, working with Yarborough, I basically set up a dashboard that allows tax ID to create an instant credit report, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax, adding 2,000 of history. Now I got the file set up. What do? We go build corporate credit. We daisy chain the credit first, then we get a tax ID to separate the ability. Watch. If I add you, and add you, every one of you, to a credit card I have in my database, all right, when I pop credit and I have you lined up, I'm allowed to ask for 2 things: authorized user on my card or separate billing. What do you think I pick? Separate billing gives you your own account, and that's what the goal is. For you to have your own account. So that would be the ultimate goal. Now, division process. You do not run a business as a corporation because that'd be stupid. You run a business as a division, like the banks and grocery stores do, and the cities do, in case you have an oh shit day, month, week, or year. Take a picture. There you go. This allows you to get 3 divisions with or without credit, 9 or 12. So what happens is very simple today. If you did it here, now with me, and that means now, I'm going to give them away at $99 each. 9 for $1,000, $9.99. There you go. So I'm going to take away excuses. I'll lose 81 bucks, but I want to partner with you. My problem is I get too many escrows going with not enough people. That's what I did in the 80s and 90s, not enough people. I call my clients my soldiers, and that's the ultimate goal. If you want more, because you're going to need them 9, 18, all right, 36 or 72, take a picture. That is good today till 5 o'clock today, period. Okay? If it's not done today, don't worry. They'll all change tomorrow anyway. It's a Zell, or call the office. Now, what's a corporation again? A legal person. Can it may sue or be sued? It's right in front of you. Chapter 18 does not lie. What did I do? This is ridiculous. I am homeless. I lost my job. I got 2 kids. This man needs to become a man and man up. This is ridiculous. It's pathetic. Why is it pathetic? Very simple. This man is not home. Oh, he's homeless, but he's a lying sack of doo-doo. I mean, we can go to the church. They'll give you the food for the kids. If you're homeless, no, guess what? Lost my job. That means he's got a house. Oh, let's drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash. Let's have a damn garage sale. This is a con job. Okay, let's get him to work. He's just being lazy. So, hey, I'm just going to tell the truth. I was 3 eating out of a trash can being homeless. Okay, so let's understand something. When I came out of that coma in 2011 and found out I'm homeless again, it's like, oh shit. My wife and my kids are in the damn back seat of the car. I had 3 divisions of me, 5 closet divisions. I built $1 million of credit in 6 damn weeks. I bought my wife her next dream house. See, like I said, bullshit doesn't pay your bills. There's too much of that out there right now all over the place. The truth. Again, corporations division process. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I created my first billion through corporate structure. 21, 2.6 billion, 26. I got no BS to give you sides the truth. I like corporate assets, don't you? So we can play. Now, here's what's going to happen. You, if you're a client, you're going to call the office on Monday after 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Why? Because I have a meeting every morning at 7:30 in my office having what's called setting the tone for the day. I always set the tone. I'm on top of it. If you have an analyzation, we don't know what Capital One you have. You're going to call your specialist on Monday and you're going to say it's a Quicksilver 1, Venture 1. Is it a platinum card? Now, if you ever screwed up American Express or Chase, they don't forgive you. They will never forgive you. You ripped them off. See how credit repair really helps? Bullshit. Should have been credit rebuilding. You don't steal money from your creditor. You don't lie. But again, I might have to do a division of you. Now, here's Rapid Refresh. I invented Rapid Score, all right, for your escrow companies 45 years ago. Ken Yarrow, Harold Stokes, that was my creation. Simple, very simple to do. From there, Rapid Refresh. If you do what you're told, your score goes up real quick. And that's to go. How about 95 points? How about 96 points? So they did that in 3 days. A rapid rescore, when you do what you're told, is always above 750 guaranteed. It costs $500 to do one. Simple. $500 to go up and away. Do what you're told. How hard is that to do? Now, some people, I'm getting an escrow, Ray. I need 100 points tomorrow. Well, not really possible. But a rapid expedite can get you 100 points plus. Well, that's $1,000. It's expensive. But again, a rapid rescore, when you're getting through an escrow, they charge you $2,200. And you don't, read the numbers, okay? So again, if you want to score up and away right away, that's what you can do. Takes about 45 working days. There's your Zell. There's a phone number called the office right away. Pretty simple to do. Now, I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't pull punches, but I want to basically have you look in the mirror and be responsible and understand what we're going to do. So I'm going to tell you the truth. Okay. Now, if you're getting a bonus credit, $500 or so on a package right now, I would tell you if you want 10,000, Zell $9.99 today. We'll upgrade you. We'll hand you a free corporation, tax ID, you pay your filing fee. Simple. From there, we will put you in level 1, and we'll build you 10,000 in credit. 10,000 and all these goodies for you. The goal is to rebuild your life. That's the ultimate goal. Corporation's a legal person. What do we do if we need money? We take supply, turn it into cash. What do we do next? Simple. All right. If you're a military or someone in your family, thank you for your service. I'm going to line you up for basically, all right, Navy Federal Credit Union. Hey, I've had 550 scores all jacked up, get them 20, 50,000 in credit all over the place and reduce their debt. They don't have to be a 2-year corporation. Now, I set up the dashboards to set up instant credit reports, Experian, Treasury, and Equifax credit in 1987. Turns into cash credit. Use L 999, no problem. We upgrade you all the time. That's the ultimate goal. What's a corporation again? Again, I want you to hear it again and again. Get it in your head. You need money? Supply to cash. That's the goal. Supply to cash. We build credit reports. You're going to call on Monday after 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Phone number is 888-254-9506. Unless you need to call today to get one of these specials I'm offering today. Now, everybody's analyzation is done by a case number. We do not call out names ever. We don't embarrass people. So what do? This is a case number. Brandy is our floor supervisor. Okay, this is MIM. Look at what it says, MIM. That's millionaire in the making. Okay, so again, we're going to build credit. They started at 546 and 520. All right, this one's going down, this one's going up. They're not balanced yet. There's no inquiry. Please keep it that way. This person is getting these little collection craps happening basically March and April this year. Here we have a late payment. Late kills you. I need late payment. This is mortgage. You should have called your mortgage company and put those basically at the back of the loan. If there's escrow, there's ways not to ever be late if there's equity on that property. Again, Here, this customer has no revolving credit because they screwed up everything. Rapid will basically block it and push them up and away. All right, my question will be, did you ever screw up American Express or Chase? I need to know the answer to that. See, I need to know you. You got to get to know me because I'll get you there and guarantee it. Ever screw American Express or Chase, period. There's no green lights. You have a rapid that ended last year. Ended. You're flatlined across the board, flat out. Okay? You signed up 529, so maybe you're coming back into the program. Okay, we have people that ghost us and come back all the time. So they understand something. So here's a person I'd like to know what's happening, and I want you to talk to Brandy. What's your intent? What is your goal? Please tell me your goal. I can get this person to 800 if I know their goal. I knew exactly what we need to do. But that's case number 5374. Again, you need to communicate more. The next one, 5207. What do we look at? They started in 418. All right, they remain in the making with 25,000. Now, watch what happens. I take them from a 484 to a 758. That's 200 and what points? 260 points over here. And instead of letting me do my job, they'll go after all these damn inquiries. This is a damn car. If they would have listened to what I teach and preach them how to do, you only get one inquiry and you get a fleet price. But they didn't listen. And then they bought 2 cars. Oh, maybe we bought 3 cars. We got a daughter, husband, a wife, and a wife. Okay. So here I push them up from shitty credit, sorry, and I push them, they buy 3 cars. And then they screw up Chase and American Express. Are you kidding me? Why would you screw up American Express or Chase ever? You ruin the best cards on the planet. So now I got to do a division of this person. Division. Their rapid ended. Something is basically rapid still because of what being pushed up. So it ended and they got a new rapid. Okay. 620, now they're 700. Again, they start at 400. If this person, 5207, you listen 110%. All right, I will get you to 800 score, and I'll get you $1 million of credit in the 100,000 days you chain in 6 months or less. Stop the damn inquiries. Now over here, there's no excuse. This is not a car. This is a damn credit card. Here we have 25,000. How could you screw American Express or Chase if you have a capital loan for 25,000? This is called stupid. Why would anybody screw it up? All right, and they have the credit. They could balance this. So I need to know more about this case file. And that's the problem. They screwed up royally. Why? Because they haven't listened before and they pissed me off. And if I don't want to help them, I'm not going to help them. They got to listen. Why would you help someone who doesn't listen? All right, that's the problem. If you don't listen, that's your problem. Again, we need to know what 5207, really, what's their intent. They want to get there. It's about time you turn these up and listen. Here's 5531. 5531. Trying to blow it up. 5531. It's a rebuild. Okay, Christopher's one of our specialists. Great. So we're pushing them up and away. Okay. So the goal is push the score up. Okay. What do? Symphony Bank. What do? You need a care credit or some crap? I mean, I don't understand. Why would you do a damn inquiry? You would have crashed your rapid rescore and killed it. Maybe you got a new one. Hopefully you do. So what's happening? This is rapid is good till this year for some reason. And what is it doing? Now watch. They have an inquiry. They're jacked up on all their cards, and rapid is still damn well working. They're still pushing it up. Okay? So again, now watch. If number 5531 would do what they're told to do and take the chase, and look at they jacked it. Look, you jack. How do you piss away $100,000 and not get the American dream? How do you piss that away? How the hell do you max out American Express for 55,000, $900 don't get the American dream? I mean, I'm sorry, that's just plain dumb. I don't understand what you did. Okay, sorry, you want me to be fluff? I don't have fluff. This person, I need to basically get them on track and knock off the crap. Okay, this is ridiculous. Jacked up. All right, these are the 2 best cards on planet Earth. So we got to rebuild this person. But they don't get any bonus credit anyway. So all we have to do is get rid of anything that's there negatives and rebuild it and be done. I'm done. What are they going to do next? Next is filing bankruptcy because they jacked it up, don't know what the hell they're doing. All right. This person here, 5531, you could literally have a 750 score in 7 months. It'll take 7 months to fix this and to rebuild this. 7 months. That's 5531. Do not screw American Express or Chase. Have a damn garage sell something if you had to. Drive Uber, Lyft. Have 3 jobs. Have 10 jobs. Okay, here we got to rebuild with Jake. No problem. We're going up. No inquiries. All right, no problem. But look at all these collections that keep hitting you. They keep hitting you. You did a bankruptcy, what, 2018? No revolving credit. Rapid rescore. So what did we do? We buy a Rapid or something and that's it? If this is last year, what do you got? New Rapid? No, 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 no. All these collections, these are violation crap. This is violation time. No, no, no. All right. Sometimes people screw up everything. They come back, do a little Rapid, and they go, well, peekaboo. No, I see this. It's ridiculous. We got to build them some credit. We got to get around the crap that they have. How do you screw up Harley Davidson? No. We have 5 Harleys under a nonprofit. We go in the love ride with Neil Diamond. Okay. So Rapid's in place. Did you screw American Express or Chase? Well, we need to know because I don't see him here yet. It's okay. Please don't. Let me rebuild you. But it's just a rebuild. So this person should want 100,000 of credit rebuild themselves. But again, I can't do that unless they want it. 5824. 5825. This could be an address problem. Half the time it is. Then we have no Equifax yet. Jake's a specialist. It's a rebuild. No inquiries. Please keep it that way. These collections, we got to go around them. At least they're not huge. One's a little bigger. And then we have a Mercury. Okay. It's terminated. Okay. You should have no damn credit now. What happened? Why is it terminated? See, I need to know why it's terminated, what happened. And from there, Rapid's good to what? 5, 12, 20, 25. Rapid was working. Now it's done because it's over. All right. It's over. So you're going down. Please tell me the game plan. Tell me what you want. So let me rebuild you. Then I can tell you exactly what needs to be done. And if you listen and learn, you'll get there. That's the key. Here we have, at least someone's with analytical750.com, 5638, million in the making, 100,000 credit. Chris is your specialist. So we're pushing your score up and away. Realize you only get 4 analyzations. Don't waste them. If you do another one, you're going to be charged. All right, this is last year, no problem. You're analytical 750. And we got 2 inquiries here and 3 over here. What are you doing? Why are you applying for credit? You got collections, you're applying for credit. You're jacked up right now. And I'm trying to push you up and away. It's working a little bit. So stop the inquiries. No more, no more. Okay, collections, we got to go around it. Look at this. See, I'm sorry. This is the typical person who have shitty credit. The limits suck. Trying to balance a credit card that's $500 to $1,000 sucks. It's almost impossible. So here at 96%. Now watch. All right, we've already pushed into 708 or in there 600. So what happens? If they pay these little cards down, literally to 29% with a Rapid in place, and it's good till 9/2. This score will basically push up in 90 days or less to 760. 760. So we have a million to make because they have a corporation. Balance it. You need some real boy cards or girl cards. I mean, this is pathetic. These are terrible cards to have at these limits as well. So again, what do? All right, for instance, on Capital One, you go in the dashboard, you click it like you're going to make a payment. And from there, it opens another page. On the right-hand side, it says, I want. Clicks it again. Left-hand side, second to the bottom, increase limits. That's what it does. So we need to do some work here. And by the way, you don't need this B of A for 5,000. It's got a 0 balance. Zeros don't get you credit. Okay, it hurts you no matter what. All right. So here is 5638. I want to push it to 750. All right, you get 100,000 of credit. You got to stop the inquiries, okay, because you're screwing things up over here and over here. Okay, those are violations. Okay, the one. All right, so again, I got to talk to Chris to find out what are we doing with this client. What are they doing to their credit file? Okay. So again, pay attention. Here's 5637. All right. Million in the making, 25,000, then 30 and three divisions. It's Christopher. Okay, good. All right, your score went up. I get you a credit card and then you apply on your own. Why would you do that? I got you 4,000 friggin' dollars out of nothing. Nothing. You screwed up my program. Congratulations. I don't understand. Sorry. All right, we all do stupid, but this is plain stupid. I got you a 4,000 card. We have no damn credit at all. It should be 25%, 29%, no problem. Then you go to US Bank. Why? You weren't positioned to do that. What the hell's wrong with you? And then you have a collection account. This is ridiculous. You dropped 70 points off my score that I built you. See, I take this shit personally. I helped and we build you, and what did you do? All right, it's like, yeah, this got to stop. Okay, what is the game plan? Knock off that crap. You weren't ready for those. What do? It's a violation. Now I got to talk to Chris to figure out what do we do next. I don't want to close the case. I got in the first 4,000. See, no credit, 4,000, 5 and 10, and these other people have little crappy cards for 500, 300 bucks. I don't understand. Makes no damn sense. Communication is the key. 5637. We got to talk. Now, again, what do? 4511. Okay, you get 100,000 credit. Christopher's your specialist. So all you want is credit. I want to see million in the making. But here we're late on capital. Who's late on Capital One? There's shitty limits. Look at this. You're late on Capital One. Are you kidding me? They're little crappy limits. I mean, that's what, 12 bucks? Pay the damn bill, please. This is ridiculous. Do not be late. Now I got to wait 3 times you're on time to get past that crap. Don't listen to the one on TikTok. Oh, you can remove the late payment. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. They'll close your account. Now you lost the account. Let's do it the right way. Let's rebuild it. Okay, this is ridiculous. All right. So I need 3 payments on time. They're little crap cards anyway. Put a balance on the B of A, 25%. And look what we have. All right. Look at the cards. Look at the cards we got issued so far. And you screwed them all up. I know exactly who this is, and I know your number by heart. Let's see. Yeah, this is 4511. I know you. Been a client a couple of times, off and on a couple of years. I got him platinum. It's paid over time limit 5,000. It's limited for 100,000. 100,000. Capital One. All right, Capital One. Indigo. Avant. All right, all these cards. I got him all these cards. And I heard the excuse was they didn't send me an invoice, so I just didn't pay it. I offered to pay your damn bills for you with you. You're killing me, Larry. You're killing me. This is ridiculous. Their name's not Larry, by the way. Okay? I knew exactly who this is. See, I learned your cases very good. So now I got to rebuild it again. I have made this man 700 scores 7 times. I guess I have to do number 8, huh? So again, what do we do? Number 6091. 6091. Rebuilt, $10,000 of credit. No problem. How do you screw up Open Sky? I mean, that's your own damn money. I mean, I don't understand. Open Sky, you put 200 bucks, you use it, and it just builds up and away. That's it. And you get rid of it. You screwed it up. They went to collections. I don't understand. How could you let Open Sky? It's your own damn money. I mean, you could say, I want the money, the difference of it back. You screwed up Mirror Express, so that's definitely a yes. It says no here. That's a yes. It's right there. Come on, guys. Let's catch it in the analyzation department. We screwed up Chase. Well, I don't see a Chase here, but it says yes. Okay. So now I got to rebuild them again. Authorized user, you don't need it. It's in your way. Let's balance these two. Let's push you to 750 score. It says your rapid was cemented. We need to see these scores go up and away. So again, balance these two. Get this off the file. You don't need it. Let me go around the crap. No inquiries, please. And I'll push you at least 620 in the next couple of weeks. Then we'll go up and away and rebuild your credit. 10,000, you should think about 100,000. Okay? All for you and the corporation. That is 60 number 91. Here's 6090. Here we have, at least you're part of analytical750.com. You got one collection reporting here, TD Bank. We'll go around it. Here we have Chase. Please don't screw up, Chase. Please don't screw up, Chase. I got 5 ink cards I can get you $500,000 on in lines of credit. Okay, go drive a DoorDash, sell something. It's ridiculous. So we got to balance these. Any problem, American Express or Chase? Chase is right here, so I guess it's no. Crap card for $500. Come on. So this is no. I need to know about American Express. Okay, you got to rebuild 10,000. You should think about corp. You should think about 100,000 of personal credit. If we're going to work our tails off, let's get you 100,000 instead. So that's where you're at so far. Your rapid is good till 9/24/25. Jake will be back on Tuesday. All right, so give him a call on Tuesday after 10 o'clock. And that is number 6090. 6090. Once again, if you're getting a little package of $500 or so, upgrade $9.99. Zell now. We're going to hand you a corporation if you don't have one, tax ID, and I'm going to put you in level 1, 2, and 3 starting tomorrow. Up and away, at least get you some classes. Learn to play the game to win, and we'll get you 10,000 of credit. That's the ultimate goal. From there, it's a corporation building to division process. Remember, what is a corporation? It's a legal person. It may sue or be sued. What, Owen? If you need money, like some of these people to reduce debt, get supply, turn it into cash. That's what I had to do. Simple. We're in there, I'm building cash credit reports under tax ID. Call Monday after 10 o'clock. Talk to your specialist. Unless you're going to call today to upgrade something, I offer today only. Very simple. Here is number 6092. 6092. They want 10,000. Jake specialist, you should want 100,000, to be honest with you. Okay, again, we have no inquiries. Please keep it that way. You have a PayPal. Let's watch. Here I could, if they reduce this debt, any problem, American Express or Chase, Rapids in place. This would push up to a 740 in 90 days or less. 740. And I could get them that 100,000 or personal, 100,000 in corporation and division process. But if they all want is 10, okay, simple. We'll get them a real card because these limits suck. They're terrible. Come on. We should have 5 and 10,000 our limits on every card. Okay, but again, that's just me. Talk to Jake on Tuesday. This is 6092. 6084. 6084. See, you get all three. Now watch. Analytical750.com is giving you all 3 scores. That's why Credit Karma should be fired. Okay? Every one of you should be onboarded to that today. Rebuilt, blueprint call, no problem. Christopher is your specialist. No inquiries, please keep it that way. Late? No, quit being late. You have to have wait 3 now on times to do that. Collection is paid. We're going to remove that crap. It's paid. Let's get it off. American Express, no problem. You didn't screw up. You have Chase. Good. I'll position you for your corporation and everything else. Now watch. See all these green lights? These are called green lights, possibilities on my dashboards to get for you. Balance the score. Let's put you to 750s. All right, but they just want what? I don't understand. Rebuild and that's it? And a blueprint call? No. You need to upgrade for 100,000 of credit. That's ridiculous. If I'm going to get you a 750, let's take it for a spin. I had a client the other day say, "Oh, Ray, I screwed it up. I want to screw it up again." Screwed up is screwed up. Let's try. As long as you're trying, we're not dying. If we're not trying, we might as well be dead. So again, 6083. Christopher, again, you're in the 400s. Don't worry. My worst score during pandemic was a 240. Now he is an 810. No inquiries. Keep it that way. Why the hell are you on late on Wells Fargo? Why? Why are you late on Wells Fargo? Get it caught up 3 times in a row. Find out what it is and find a way to get it caught up to maintain it. Stop being late. It kills your score. Here's Chase's $500. I mean, come on, $100 or so, you can pay the sucker down. Navy, thank you for your service, or thank for whoever served and gave you the access code. Listen carefully. Navy, I can position you 50,000 of personal loan and more cards to balance all this crap and go get it. Here's Wells Fargo and you're late. Damn it, quit being late. Balance this and pay it. Sell something, hawk something, drive an Uber, drive an Uber, Lyft, whatever it takes. Legally pay the damn bill. You got to fight for this. You got to realize it's Mayday time. But again, you're just a rebuild. Okay. I got too excited. I was going to build him $1 million. He's at the rebuild. Okay. Don't you want more than just rebuild? See, the average person screws up their credit 7 times in their lifetime because they didn't learn to balance it and understand rules and tools. Listen to me, and we'll not make it 7 times anymore. Here is 6088. Rapid, rebuilt, 10,000 credit. Christopher, no problem. So we got you, your 500 scores. It sucks. Okay. Rapid is good till 923. If you would take these cards, well, this is Citibank, $52,000. What the hell did you do with that money? Why would you jack up a card 52 grand? All right, we're trying to get past go. Again, we got to go around all this crap. 10,000, no problem. So again, we got to build you up. You got to balance your scores so we can get you more. If you listen and learn, we can get you past go. Now here's the American Express. You see there's no fluctuation? That is a gold or platinum card. It doesn't ruin your score. Now you can get some more. Again, Citibank, everything else from there, no problem. Any problem with Chase? Yeah, another American Express. Okay, $1,500. So if we push this up, balance this a little bit, and just play teeter-totter a little bit, we can get you some more cards to balance your debt. That's the ultimate goal. That is 6088. Please talk to Christopher on Monday, please. Here is basically 6087. Here we don't have a TransUnion. Something's wrong with maybe address. George is your specialist. To rebuild, you get $1,000. Okay, no problem. Here, what we have? We don't have real huge cards. If we take some of the stuff on the bottom, let's watch. If this person would basically, because we have to steal from Peter, pay Paul, make Mary happy. We have to juggle, struggle sometimes. We all do. If you would take some of this on the bottom and balance all that to 29, 25%, your rapid just ended. You need another rapid today. You need to sell $500 over right away. Balance the score. I will push you to 730 right away. But then that's only 100,000 a bonus. Can we at least get 50 to 100,000, please? And then build the corporation as well. That's 6087, by the way. Hopefully you'll listen to that, but it's up to you. Here we have 5880. Well, we got you a little couple points here and there. You're rebuilt, 500 bonus score for our Brandy's our specialist. You're a specialist, and she's our supervisor for the floor. You had a bankruptcy, was discharged just last year. Okay, you got to go around that. And none of these were in bankruptcy. It was American Express or Chase in bankruptcy. Here we have a little credit here and there. We can balance this. They're not big cards. Here's a person we can, if they balance credit, rapid rescore, go after that, go after the bankruptcy, push it aside. We can give them 100,000 of credit in 90 days. 500 card, no problem. If that's all you want, come on. But again, I'm sorry, you're going to screw it up again and again a couple of times. 5880, why? Everybody does. When they don't understand rules and tools, they always bring the pain home. 6087, or excuse me, 6086. These numbers are kind of tiny sometimes. You're $1 million in the making. Congratulations, $25,000 of credit and 9 divisions. That makes sense. What days you chain it? I would tell you to upgrade to 100,000, but that's going to be up to you and Chris. All right. So if we balance all this stuff here, luckily you can. You have Chase, good, and you have American Express. Thank God you haven't screwed it up. If this was all balanced, all right, I can push you to 800 score and build you more corporation and credit too. Here we go. So again, you just got in the program, no problem. So guess what? You're on track, but these need to be balanced. Push you up to 800, 770 and above. And the goal is we want to build that 100,000 of credit to the corporation. But again, you only want 25. Do you realize you can't do much with 25,000 of credit? Let's build it more, please. It would make more sense. 5307. 5307. Oh, you got kickoff. Chime kick off a lot of these founders and that were part of my boot camp in 2008. Speedy Cash, WBrook.com, Tidal Max, all these people come out of my boot camps. Very simple. And what happened is basically here, all right, late. Come on. This is your own damn money or this shitty loan they gave you anyway. Let's get rid of it. We got an open sky card. Wow. By the way, you don't need it. Okay? Balance these two. Put a balance on it. Let me get around this stuff here. Be on time right away. And I'll start popping your credit. Oh, you don't get credit. You just have a rebuild. Okay. Why don't you add 25,000, 100,000 of credit? Call George right away. But again, all right, your number 666. I don't like that number. Let's get it changed right away. Okay. Any problem, American Express or Chase, we need to know, because that's very helpful in the near future to build more cards. Your Rapid was ended last year. So here's a person with Rapid at the time going up and away, and up and away. They have to have a Rapid in place. Simple. All right. So please talk to George. Let's tell us what your game plan is, please. 5307. Here's 6085. 6085, rebuilt. All right, 1,000 credit. Priscilla's your specialist, and they're part of analytical750.com, which all you should be. You're almost at 600s. All right, we have a collection. No problem. We got to look at that. No inquiries. Keep it that way, please. Capital One. Please go to Cap One's dashboard today. Log on like you're going to make a payment. All right, it'll click I one on the right-hand side. It'll open another page, second to the bottom on the left. Increase your limits by changing your numbers. You can do that every 46 days. So you have Capital One, Discover, Capital One, Credit One, Capital One again, and we have Victoria's Secret, I think. Wow. Let's get all this balanced right away. Let's push it to 750. Well, you only want $1,000. Why only $1,000? 25 to 100,000, please. Let's get you some auto income for the fun of it. You see, you don't get it. I do what I do because I love what I do. If not, I wouldn't do it because I don't need to work. Again, 5901. So guess what? Rebuilt, Rapid, 25,000. At least we got 25 coming. Okay, good. Priscilla's your specialist. Here we have 707 down to 580. That's kind of sucks. Here we have a collection account. Got to go around that. And here we're at 91%. Now watch. All right. Credit One Bank is pulling a spearing right now. Bring this down. Here's two things. Go to Credit One Online, your dashboard, and you have offers right there. Click the offer. And if they want to increase your limit, do that. They'll charge you $25 to do it, but that's how Mark set it up. If not, pay that down. There's only two things on a card. Increase it or pay it down. That's it. All right, if you did that correctly, you need a new Rapid today. Today, $500. Zell, now. So you need a Rapid. Bring this down, and I will push all your scores to 740. And we'll start popping the 25,000 of credit. Hopefully you want a corporation as well, but that's up to you. That's all you need to do. Please let us know if you ever screwed up American Express or Chase. We need to know that right away. So if you Zell $9.99, we'll give you 10,000 of credit. Corporation, if you don't have it, and a tax ID. What do we do? Simple. What's a corporation again? Legal person. What do we get? Supply to do what? Pay down debt. If it's supply to cash. Solve the problem. There's a solution for every problem you might have. What do we do next? We're building cash reports under tax ID. Monday, you should call all your specialists right away after 10 o'clock, after our meeting called Setting the Tone. 800-254-9506. Again, today, the ultimate goal is to repackage every one of you. I call it like Humpty Dumpty. Let's understand something today. If you wanted to make $1,000 today, you would basically give emails to 10 of people you know. Call the office or email it to me right away, ray@raisecredit.com. I'll invite every one of them to all classes tomorrow, even paid ones, even you. They buy something, you get 10%, and that means up to $1,000 back to you, or you can use this for store credit to get more goodies from me. What do? We help each other. Help me, help you, help other people. That's why we have an affiliate and a referral program. Now, the Reynolds University was set up for one reason: help people. Okay? Didn't know I was going to die in a coma in 2009, come back. All right, come out of coma in 2011. If you want to get partner with me, you got to go to the summit. You have no choice. You need to learn the rules and tools. It is June 27th, 28th, 29th. That's the goal. This is where you can start partnering with me starting July. Again, this is where you become a puppet master. We're going to go through the 18 books and CDs. My classroom, private classroom, holds 25 people in person or 25 online. That's all I allow. I work on 50 people at once. If you want 50,000 in credit, 10%, that's $5,000. Today, you're getting both of these. So if you buy the 5,000, you get the 3-day summit. If you just want to be online, it's $19.99. Very simple to do. If you were at this one, this last one, this year, it's $1,000 in person or online. That's offer is good today. There's only 25 people in the room anyway. All right, and I already have most of them counted for in the first place. It's a Zell. What's our ultimate goal? Do you want to be a millionaire? No. Do I want to be a millionaire corporation? Yes. How you receive money matters. Corporations with division process that I created in 85, 86. This allows one card to go times 10 and get a building or process or storage unit, something per division. That's how you get to auto income. Divisions are simple. I had 2,000 of history. I pop credit, daisy chain it, and then I ask for the tax ID to separate billing. Today, it's your opportunity 3, 6, or 3, 9, or 12 with or without credit. If it was done today, it's 9 for $9.99 by Zelle only. From here, if you wanted 9, 18, 36, or 72. Again, that would be a Zelle or call the office right away. Phone number is right there. 800-254-9506. 100,000 or credit, personal or business. It is discounted 50% today. If it was done right away while you're online with me, $5,000. If I'm giving 100,000 or personal and business, it is done today. All right, for 6,999. So it's 7,000 for 200,000 of credit. It positions everything you need to do that to finance the dream. If you basically want to Zelle, you'd call the office right away. 800-254-9506. Now, I want you to think about what other people do that are rich and famous. Puppet master. Shaq is a puppet master. Warren Buffett's a puppet master. Me, I've done it for 49 years. 1,013 divisions. Time, I don't think you have time. I think time has you. You got to get up an hour early every day to get your me time. Now, money making machine is you and me working together. And that's what you're stuck with. Boring and steady. I told you to make a copy of the blueprint earlier. That's what we're going to build for you. And we're going to build it together. 100,000 of credit. You have to decide how much you want to own, how much of the corporate credit I build you wanted to invest. From there, we're going to share a piece. 25, 50, or 75. You have to let me know how much you want a piece of a Wendy's, a storage unit, a hotel conversion, whatever it might be. I've done this since 1987, by the way. What do? Join me in some escrows. Very simple. And I'll do all the work for you for anyway. There's no problem. So a year's coaching with me is usually $30,000. I am $3,000 an hour, and I'm $25,000 a day for the last 45 years. A lot of people and companies pay me that all the time. If you partner with me, all right, and normally here, call every other week, boot camps for the whole year. All right, it's $19,999. If it was done now, during the webinar, now, you get to save a 50%, so it's $10,000. Okay, it is a Zeller, call the office. Work it out with them, all right, very simple. But if you don't, it's okay. Okay, you'll just pay more. A bridge loan, buckets of money. My problem I had to do is loan out money to keep the credit alive. If you take and you pay the setup fee of $2,000, every 4 they charge $2,000 setup fee. What happens is very simple. You can put 5,000 in a bucket. It'll bring you back 609 a month. And basically it's almost 1.5 times your money you invested. okay, over the basically 12 months. A $10,000 bucket, all right, literally bring you almost $1,250 a month, and it'll get 1.5 times money back to you as well. A $25,000 bucket, $1,500 a month, and basically that gives you almost 1.5 times again. What happens is you can take credit and money or cash, put it into a bridge loan, and they pay you back your own money, and you get the money, make money off the money. That's why it makes sense. All right, that's what's up to you as well. Now, a blueprint call with me is an hour with your partner of life. Office sells it for $19.99. I always give a discount of $9.99, half price, all right, to do the blueprint call with you up to that 1 hour with your partner of life. If you want to think about a mini coaching, this is where we do a blueprint, another call, 10,000 of credit, and we do a wrapper rescore. We call it mini coaching. Office sells it for 4,000. Online right now would be $19.99 to you. All right, very simple if you did it during the process while we're on the webinar. If you want 6 weeks, our goal is to get you 25,000 of credit, a blueprint call, and all the classes for 90 days. Normally we bill it at 11,500. Today it is on sale for $39.99. Very simple thing to do again. If you want to get very aggressive, I will coach you through your business and I'll help you build $1 million of credit. Very simple. We're going to have calls every other week. All right. And what's going to happen is we're going to help you daisy chain the credit. I'm going to hold your hand every step of the way. And again, that's what we're going to do if we're coaching your business. Now, this one comes with credit because I'm just coaching. I'm not partnering with you. So if you want 3 months, it's 5,000. You get 50,000 of credit. If you want 6 months, it is 10,000. It comes with 100,000 of credit. If you want 12 months, it's normally 30. It's discounted to 20,000, and you get 200,000 of credit now. The bottom line, after all of this information, you're going to hear things many times. I'm offering every one of you to spend the whole day with me tomorrow as well. Now, I'm not going to give the same discounts I gave today. I'm going to do my best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. So what I would tell you right away is Zell, or call the office at 800-254-9506. The ultimate goal is very simple for you. If you want to get to the American dream, I'll get you there and I can guarantee it too. So again, I hope and pray you Zell, now, call the office. And I hope to see you in my workshops tomorrow too. At the end of the day,